Listen, right, get up and each talk to y'all for a minute. You know, since it's just us, a bitch got some shit she need to get up off his chest real quick. True story, real talk, real quick, 1 minute, but not really. How in all the are all two of my bitches doing? What's swore? What bitch wait? What's been on, bitches? Why I feel like it's been a minute and it's only been what? A week? I know why. Bitch, you been fucking around with that nigga, and every single time you get back with him, you act like you don't know, bitch. That's what it is. That's what it is. Tell him I'm coming up. Girl, let him know. Let him know. He better stop stealing my bitches away from me, but hey, these was good. Nah. For real, though. No, I'm messing with you. What's up, babies, though? How in all the are all two of my bitches doing? What's up? How was your week, baby? How was your week this week? Like, for real. Did it feel like mine or no? Because when I tell you, but it just me swole up and everything. That's how litified this weekend was. True story. I was girl turned up and sweating like I done popped a molly and smoked 2 blunts. 1. But that's beside the point. I'm just saying or whatever. But no, anyway, I am coming to y'all as per usual to let it free like a bird, because y'all know what y'all are to me. Not just my bitches, not just my babies. Nope, y'all my therapeutic space. So, as per usual, y'all, a bitch got a little light story time, okay, right? Because y'all know some crazy ish be running through my head. Y'all know a bitch has had, still continuing, but it's, whew, but it's just had some ish he didn't have to go through and still going through. But baby, shit, no you lying. But anyway, back to the story. So I was talking to my friend the other day, and I noticed something. Actually, not even the other day. This is like a week or so ago, or whatever. I was talking to one of my friends or whatever, and he asked me something, right? But however, like, I swear I told y'all this story before or whatever about, y'all know, a little like scatter play. Definitely not. Well, okay. So here we go. So the other, like a week or so ago or whatever, I was talking to one of my friends or whatever, and he asked, have I ever basically done scat play? Now, but it just, if y'all know what scat play is, YouTube play too much. It play too much. That's why Google it. Shark Tank. Okay, that's basically what it is. Shark Tank. I'll be y'all Google right now, the black version. But anyway, that's basically what it is. Shouting. That's shouting. Okay? And I swear I had mentioned this story before, and I swear I actually had it up on my YouTube, TBH, but I guess not. Maybe I just mentioned it on Snapchat, because Snap of the chat lets you do whatever, baby, and then it disappear. Like I like them. But anyway, that's beside the point. Back to the story. So, I had told my friend a quick version of basically what happened when I had did little scat play. Now, y'all already know. Pause real quick. Pause. And I know my pauses be taking long, but this gonna be a quick pause. But y'all already know, but it's just a freak, right? Like when I say a freak, I mean this is normal freak. Then it's freak. Like break it up 2 notches, okay? That's my level of freak. Now, granted, I mean, no. I had always thought, like, I ideas of what type of freak I am. Like, I would think about certain things before I've ever done them. And when I would think about them, they would turn me on. So I knew, like, I had my freak buried deep, deep, deep down inside or whatever. like for real. But 80s, I'll get to that later. But anyway, back to the story. So I was thinking about when I was thinking about the conversation that I had with my friend like a week or so ago, because I was actually just talking to him earlier today, and I was like, let me come through to my babies and tell them about it, because I swear y'all know y'all my therapeutic space, babies. Like shit, I swore I got this over to you. Let y'all know what's up and how you know when a nigga into scat or not. Like for real. So that's why I'm coming to y'all. I'm just gonna let y'all know these are the signs, okay, of how you know when your nigga or just the nigga that you fucking with or whatever, girl, guy, trans alike, okay, is into that shit. No Darnell Jones, but anyway, that's the side point. Back to the story. So I remember this is a minute ago too. The majority of this, a lot of these like sideways. I shouldn't say a lot of them, but a good majority of these of the ish that I been done and going through. It happened when I was like either teens, early 20s period. Like it's girl. She been through it. She been through some ish for real. But anyway, that's the side point. Back to the story. So, this had to be when I was, I would give it, I would give it like late 20s or whatever. Like, late 20s, at least good 9-10 years ago. It's been a minute. However, it's the one of the only times that I've done this. The other time it wasn't. I'll get into that another time. Anyway, back to the story. So basically, the person actually that I did the scat play with was the same person I had told y'all about before. This was the bitch that, you know, the ducking mother. It was that nigga or whatever. So instead of just like referencing to him as that motherfucker, no, we just gonna give him a quick name. We gonna call him Ducking. Had to get it, girl. That's salivation. She wasn't doing it the right way. I had to pull it in. But anyway, back to the story. So we gonna call this nigga Ducking or whatever, just for story purposes. Now, me and Ducking had, I shouldn't say a relationship, but technically that's what it is. It wasn't like that type of relationship. Not all relationships are romantic, but no, some relationships are just on like a business transaction type ish or whatever. So, but it's just right. Me and Ducking or whatever, we had already established like connections or whatever, and I would usually go up to his house as per usual. Well, first, as per usual, but first let me rewind. We didn't unpause now. Unpause, but rewind. Play. Now, y'all. So, me and Ducking originally met at a club. One of his clubs, actually. Or at least that's what he told me. I know the nigga wasn't broke, so I believed him. And, however, we originally met there. And then, as we, you know, developed our interaction or whatever, our business interaction, so we, he felt comfortable enough to bring me over his house or whatever, like literally gave me the address, and to this day, baby. As a matter of fact, no, because he sold that house. But however, the house that he would bring me to, excuse me, I know where it's at to this day and everything, know the layout, all that. But anyway, that's a side point to the story. So y'all, I remember this particular time he asked me to come through, and we were going to do what we normally do. He liked to munch on the cakes or whatever. Do a little bob and weave. Even though I don't like it, but he be dropping a coin or 2 or 12, and I was coming through to his house to do what we normally do, or at least that's what I thought. Pause, but he played a motherfucker. For real. Not technically, but let's get into it. Pause. Anyway, so we in there. I come to his house or whatever. He rubbing on a hoe, kissing on a hoe. Y'all know I get kissing on me. That August I've seen it in his dick. Yes. Anyway, y'all know, but it's we getting sidetracked. Stay focused at. Back to the story. So I'm sitting here, and we doing the normal whatever. We go to his room. He kissing all on the bitch or whatever. He lay me down on the bed. He kissing all on the bitch. Kissing down. Then he girl, I got dog fur all on my cheek. I feel it. Anyway, so he lay me down, get to kissing on me, suckling on me or whatever, bend my legs back, get to eating out the munchies or get to eating out that German chocolate ass cake or whatever. He going into it. I'm like, oh baby, you want a little higher? You want a little higher? Baby, relax, it's all right. She gonna be there for a minute. You can keep going, baby. He was. I'm like, okay, the Cookie Monster, you better do it. You better do it. You better eat like you on that Bobby and Whitney. You better eat like this is an all-you-can-eat buffet. You better eat like we at the Cheesecake Factory. You better eat like you be taking me on a date and saying, here, get whatever you want. You better eat, nigga. You better eat. So I got my legs open a little wider. Now look, she's sweating, bitch. It's hot. But anyway, I got my legs open a little wider. He's still getting the munchies, slobbing all on my balls, my dick, everything. The way he was eating, baby. Now, I usually take a bitch a minute to get extra when they get the munching on my cakes. I'm not sure why. It just does sometimes, unless they are doing it the right way. And he, girl, but hey, when I tell you, this little non-pigmented motherfucker was good, girl. I was like, all right, shit, you done already paid though, because I just was going to be free. But that's beside the point. Back to the story. So he munching on me or whatever. And then he like, here, stand up, stand up. So I stand up, he turned me around, get to munching on me again. Had me slightly bent over, but not, well, yeah, like kind of hunched. Open up. I was like, okay, nigga. Okay. Shit, I'm pre-coming like a motherfucker. Like, for real, I usually don't with him. But he was girl. So anyway, long story short, because I'm holding y'all, and I apologize. I don't mean to or whatever. Y'all my therapeutic space. Quick therapeutic space or whatever. Let a bitch get it off his chest. So I'm over here, and he like stand up. So I stand up. He eat me, from while I'm like leaning on the bed like this or whatever. And then he like, I want you to. He say turn around. So I turn around. And I'm just thinking like he just gonna bob and weave on the tip or whatever. So I'm like, okay, whatever. So I turn around. Girl, she is at full attention. I had the blood. The blood of everything was going straight to attention. Motherfucker. But anyway, that's the side back to the story. So he does get the bobbing and weaving just a little bit on it. But shit, I slurped that pre-cum all up, but that's not my business, but it is because he did it. So anyway, back to the story. So he like so he getting it, he giving me a bob and weave or whatever. And then he like take me to the living room. Like he stand up, guide me to the living room, and his living room, baby. When I tell you, it was like that thing literally had to be about the same size as my house now. Like true story. He had one of the biggest. One of the biggest living rooms that I have ever seen to to date. I've seen some bigger, but however, he had a big ass living room. True story. So he got me in the living room, and it's just like open, kind of course, with the furniture and all that other bullshit. He had the statues and all that mess. So he got into the living room, and he bobbing and weaving still, turned me around, eating on my ass. But now I'm starting to go limp because I'm like, the fuck? Like, we usually in the bedroom, but it's kind of creepy now. So in my mind, I'm thinking like, well, maybe this motherfucker got a hidden camera or something, because you've seen them things on TV, like maybe shit, he got a hidden camera or something like that. Like, why would you drag me out to the front? But 80s. So pause real quick, and I know I'm holding y'all. Okay, almost done. True story. So he bring the bitch out to the front or whatever, and a little bit off of the living room, once you like turned the little corner and went down a small ass hallway or whatever, there was a bathroom. So, and we were like not too far from that area, but it's just, I'm still turned around, but now I'm turned around like this, and I'm more turned around like grabbing my dick or whatever, just like, I don't know, like grabbing myself, because I'm like, I don't know, like in my mind, I'm like, this nigga is like, because it just made no sense to me at the moment. However, I turn me around or whatever, he getting the munching or whatever, and then I hear him say, I want you to shit my mouth. I'm like, pause, because I know you fucking laying, okay? I know I did not just hear what he just said. Pause. So he turns me around after doing a little bit more munching crunch on these German chocolate cakes or whatever, and he's like, I want you to shit my mouth. Like, baby. Now me being me, because I ain't gonna, no matter who you are and no matter what I don't really judge. I don't really judge out loud at the moment. But however, I still don't judge. I'm like, okay, no matter what, it could be some crazy ass shit. Like, baby, I'll talk to y'all about that later. But anyway, it could be some real crazy issue or whatever, but I've never really done it. In my mind, I might, but I'm not going to say it out loud, and I'm going to try to keep my composure to where you don't think or even assume that I'm judging you. Pause. So I'm like, huh? Like, just maybe I'm not hearing you correctly. So I'm like, He's like, can you shit on me or shit in my mouth? And I'm like, rewind them. He didn't say, he's like, have you, rewind just a little bit. Okay, I know. I'm holding y'all. Hold the line. So, but rewind. So he like, the first thing he says, you know what scat play is, when he first turned me around. And I'm like, no, because at the time I didn't. I heard of golden showers and stuff like that, because I had a couple. That's decided to bring that to the story. So I've heard of golden showers, I heard of like sucking blood and all that stuff. Like, I heard of those. I had never heard of scat play at the time though. So he's like, you ever hear of scat play? And I'm like, no. He's like, okay. And then he turned me around and he's like kissing on me and stuff. And then he's like, then that's when he says, or fast forward now, I want you to shit in my mouth. So I'm like, okay. And now y'all already know. Pause. I know it's a lot of pauses, and I'm gonna keep y'all, but we almost done. But so y'all already know, and if y'all don't, y'all about to find out, bitches, that a bitch got his daily routine. Okay, basically, if you know, I douche almost every single day, if not every single day. It's my process. It makes me feel clean inside and outside. I'm not sure, call it whatever, but I just do. And I just do it I shouldn't say always, but a good portion, at least since early 20s, since I was living in Pennsylvania. So it had to be early 20s and on. A bitch will every day. Now I got the bags and everything and little fragrances, but that's not the side point. Back to the story. I'll tell y'all about that later. So On pause. So I'm trying in my mind to like hurry up and think like, well, shit, I can't really, cause I can't shit. A bitch didn't already squirt, and I'll definitely always squirt just in case right before I go to see him or anybody else that I know I'm going to even be like even bobbing and weaving, cause you never know what the fuck gonna happen, right? So I had already, so I'm like, well, shit, in my mind, I'm like, oh shit, I can't shit because I didn't squirt. But 80s. I let this nigga know this basically, because I'm not ashamed of it at all, baby. It's just shit. You asking me to shit on you, first off, so I'm definitely not ashamed. You know, it's like I'm gonna tell you, like, no, I was like, hey, no, I've already dushed. You know, I can't. Like, I'm trying to be well. I'm always respectful as much as possible, but I'm like, you know, I've already dushed or whatever. He's like, no, it's okay. It's like I'll give you extra money or whatever. I'll do. But when he said that extra money, and at the time I had a little light car note, and I was like, ooh, and rent was at the same damn time. I was like, he said extra cash, and I got some ish I got to do up out of town. But she said extra. Okay. So I'm like, well, how am I? Like, think to myself, like, once he said the extra cash, it was like, okay, well, you know, I've already dished, so I can't. I can't guarantee anything. He's like, here, no. You're okay. You're okay. Go to the bathroom, and there'll be a dish waiting for you. So in my mind, I'm thinking like, well, bitch, I done already done this shit. I done this a couple times. This ain't really going to do anything. A little regular ass dish. No, bitches. I walk in the bathroom. It's a dish, but it's the female dish. I forgot what they call it, but it had a long ass nozzle. Well, it's not like your regular enemas or whatever, and that's what I would normally do. So, long story short, and I know I didn't capture y'all. I'm sorry, but it's just, y'all my therapeutic space, and I love y'all. But anyway, so I go in there. It's that towels. It's smelling all good in there. So I'm like, okay. Bitch, assume the position. I get in position and I get to squirting, take one. It's nothing happening because it's like, well, it already did happen. So it's like, okay, throw it up, do another one. But babies, and he's just sitting there. He's watching. Motherfucker is brick too. Brick. No, I'm just messing with y'all. But you know, y'all already know about ducking. Okay. But not my business. But he's sitting there, brick as ever, and he's sitting there just watching because you know you go straight down the hallway. I'm talking to y'all like y'all were there, but basically you go straight down the hallway and you can see right into it. Like I'm face all out, squirting. Hey, you comfortable? I'm comfortable. It's whatever. So I get to squirting and squirting. I'm not even going to bother to tell y'all. Maybe like a good 5-6 squirts in. So all my bottoms, us power bottoms, we got to stick together. But it just, for all my bottoms who already know that feeling that you get, that little, when she make that light noise, you already know. It's time to go or whatever. Now, I ain't know about to tell y'all. It's like, okay, well, I know the feeling, but however, I've been dishing so goddamn much. I got control of my stuff. So I'm like, you know, I think I'm ready. He's like, come on. So I'm like, oh, okay, baby. I'm like, okay. And bitches, I wish I'm straddling this motherfucker like this. I got it on buckle because baby shit. I wasn't about to sit down with. I got this mother. This is face right here, right? This is face. But babies, I'm sitting there like this on his face. And you hear it. You just hear this gurgling. I'm like, oh shit, here it go. But babies, I ain't gonna bother to tell you. I get this. It just get to splattering too, and it's not even because it wasn't really like if you may be thinking like, oh, it's shit like this nigga is shitting, you know, broccoli juices on this motherfucker because excuse me, choked on my own saliva. Oh, broccoli juice on this motherfucker or whatever, because at the time, you know, I was doing the vegetarian thing. But anyway, that's the time going back to the story. So you like, oh, he probably, no. It was like, just like, it was like clearish poop. It was like, it wasn't even, but you saw the little spackles of brown because it was still bio in there. It was still that, but it was just like, it was just water and spackles. And he like, I'm like, I know you fucking lying in my head, because I ain't gonna judge nobody out loud. I wasn't even judging him. I was just like, this is real new, bitch. This is real new. So I'm just, and I'm going, because it can't stop now. She done gone. I done controlled it and when it gotta go, it gotta go. And I'm just, and he going, and it's just spatter, like on my bottoms. Y'all already know what we do. It's just squirting. And all that water then came out. And we in the living room. We go back into the living room because that's where he's been standing the whole entire time. We back in the living room and he got that all up on the carpet, all up on his face, all up on his chest, on his body. I'm like, girl, you better not kiss me. But babies, I ain't gonna bother to tell you, this nigga literally ate my dushed shit. No lie. True story. I swear I told y'all this story before, and I apologize if I didn't, because y'all know y'all my therapeutic space, and I love y'all immensely for not judging a hoe. And even if you do, love you anyway. But anyway, I just had to come through, get that ish up off my chitty meat or whatever, let it free, like a bird or whatever, and come talk to my bitches. Let them know. But babies, if your nigga, your bitch, or your bitch niggas alike is eating your ass like they ain't never ate it a day in their life, they going, and they even doing that. Keep an eye out. They want that scat play. No shade, just true story. Anyway, y'all know I just had to come through, get that issue off my chest or whatever. Sorry for keeping y'all so long, but I love y'all. Talk to y'all later. Hey. Hey. Y'all still, listen, real quick, but it's just real quick. I know. I kept y'all, and I know y'all need to go to sleep. I'm so sorry, but I love you. Okay, or whatever. But they just trying to. I'm trying to escape this whole life, okay? And in order for a bitch to escape this whole life, he gonna need his bitches and his babies to click like, click subscribe, leave a comment right across the screen, okay? And let her know some of them, okay? Because I'm trying to escape. So help a bitch out with this algorithm. Click like, click subscribe, leave a comment. Matter of fact, share with some of your peoples. Help a bitch escape from this whole life. All right? Love y'all. Night.